Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package. You are a failure. Get your out here and help these kids. Now, pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward. I got.
And for the guys that told, everybody know one of them. Straight up, bitch ass Nicky Bum. Sucker ass. The other sucker ass motherfucker from down south. Frank. Everybody know his last name, cause he a bitch. So baby, he's the only person in the United States that ever told on every member of his goddamn family, and they all went to jail. I mean, he sent them, because of him telling, they went to jail. So my strength became really, I said, I'm not never giving up. I'm not letting them.
Man, it's an honor, man. Man, I've been knowing about you forever. Who did I ask you about when I met you? Did he know him, man? Man, you look good, man. God, you look good, man. Man, you look good. If I didn't know you, I would have never known that's where you was at. Oh, yeah? How'd you do, man? Again, you was never locked up.
I was always on the street, not the street, but in the world.
Of course.
The race street.
And you know what? After I learned about you, I started studying you, right? And I seen all those pictures of you. I tried to take care of everything. And I ran into a guy in Newark, and he sent me some pictures. And it was you in the joint when you was young. It was you in the middle. Oh, man, that's what I'm here.
I know. You're going to say something.
Akbar, man. Let me get a picture. Man, take a picture. On your phone. Where your phone at? Right here. Mr. Pray, man.
Hold on, Mike. I'm gonna get all of them, bro.
You know who talks highly of you too? The Tretch from Naughty by Nature. Oh my God, man. Yes, man. They love you, man. Man, welcome home, man, and congratulations.
I'll give this to you.
You live in Los Angeles?
My son is out there.
Right now?
Yeah.
Is he in the business?
Yeah. He writes scripts. I think y'all have some school wrote what you write?
Queen Sugar.
That's what on Peacock.
Yeah.
He wrote My Family's Family Wedding.
I showed you the picture.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah, we need to go work on him.
Oh, yeah, we need to go work with him.
Yeah. He's been out there for like about 25 years.
You know who we've been talking? We
Hey, good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you joined me for the very first time, I am the real Glaze Gibbs. I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do is right my wrong and become part of the solution, man. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe, share, support. Hey, I just got finished, right now I'm kind of behind. Mike have since apologized because once again, he was with Jim Jones and he was kind of criticizing, the return of Max B. After Max B, did 16 years? But it's like, hold up, you're talking about he shouldn't get no care package, he shouldn't be rewarded. And the crazy part about that was prior to that, like about 5 years ago, when Guy Fisher came home, and you watch how Mike, all in awe, like he's on this man, D-I-C-K, praising him, Dr. Guy Fisher. And no knock the guy. Guy is a good guy. Then you saw him later on doing the same thing with Akbar Pray. So once again, these are two individuals that once again right now they was into that street life. They was into that hustle life, poisoning the community. And you know what? Not only did people die from the product, but people got hit, murdered. Not saying that they was responsible for it, not, but if you're in an organization, a lot of times you can't control everything. But once again, You praising these guys. And like, hey, shout out to Akbar. They both came home and doing a good job and giving back to the community, letting the youngster know that it's not worth it. And that's great. But when you got a guy that got a platform, you know what I'm saying right now is Mike Epps. Make it make sense. Mike Epps recently went live talking about real legend who went away and did their time and came home quiet, humble, and focused. And he said, Guy Fisher, solid. Akbar Pray, solid. And listen, he's right. Guy was a kingpin, but he came out a doctor, reinvented himself, and stayed out of the way. Akbar Pray did decade. Walk out with his head high, respected nationwide. That's what transformation looked like. Where does Max B fit into this? Okay? Sit back and think about, where do Max B fit into this? You know where he fit into this right now is he was younger than both of them. And right now is he didn't run away for what? He didn't run away for drugs. His situation was totally different. But then Mike flipped the script and took a shot at Max B, saying he doesn't fit that same mold. Basically calling him loud, reckless, not on the same level. Look, Max B just came home doing 16 years. The man lost time he cannot get back. And like anyone who does a long stretch, he's trying to get his footing. And right now, folks, look, he's doing a great job. Because once again, you see he's back into the music game. You see France Montana and everybody welcoming him back with open arms. So once again, what is the fuss is about? The question is, was Mike Epps uplifting Guy Fisher and Akbar Pray, or was he tearing down Max B in the process? When you do time like Guy, like Akbar, like Max B, you are supposed to come home and reinvent yourself. That's the goal. But everybody don't come home the same way. I'm not here to compare man. I'm here to show the young brother that growth is growth. Guy Fisher evolved. Akbar evolved. Max B right now is going to find his way. I did time. I came home. I had to rebuild mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That take time. It's not overnight. It's not. And right now, from a psychological standpoint, people don't understand. When you come home, you got to readjust. You got to get it back together, man. Right now, you so used to talking about you become institutionalized. Count. Stand up for count. Right now, when to eat. You know, when to take a shower. When can you see your people? When can you use the phone? Come on. And right now, like I said right now, at the end of the day, guess what? It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. So once again, right now, that's the message that everybody should be telling the young generation. Stop picking the brake, throwing that prison war for absolutely nothing. Because at the end of the day, right now, each and every one of them will tell you, if they had a chance to do it all over again, guess what? They would have chosen a different route. They would have did it right the first time. Hey, I am the real Glaze Gibbs. Hit that like button. Subscribe, share, support. If I can change, anybody can change.
Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Once upon a time, not long ago, in the streets of Brooklyn, Glaze had him shookin'. If he liked what you had, that took it. Give me gangsta moves, ran with some gangsta dudes. You know I'm Brooklyn dudes, straight take you fool. Me get that real 50 Cent, fat cat, pep. Had blocks on live, BGG, the movement. Here to make improvements. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. You know more.
And notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city. That being Howard Happy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa.
You actually dealt with Brian Glaze, huh?
I dealt with him years ago, back in the 80s, early 90s. I was with he was arrested by my partner back in those days for several murders himself.
Not bad. I was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city. But I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. You know, drug dealers and control the drug organization.
And you know what I did? When I got the phone, I told my man, the next time we see him, he's out of here. Less than 12 hours, that nigga was dead.
Is this the second person you murdered?
No. Because, like, right now, if you're going by the timeline, by that time, there's a few more before him.
You know, I heard so many good things about you. What I really like is, I know you're a tough guy. And I've known that for quite a while. And you changed your life, and you're coming around, and you're right. We're from New York. We're New Yorkers. No matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you are. You know, we're New Yorkers.
Well, he was a drug kingpin himself. He was a drug lord himself back in those days, and he operated out of Brooklyn and East New York, and you know, he committed a lot of violent acts himself. So, if anybody knows the streets, I mean, he knows the streets.
Tottenham.
Yeah, you gotta worry about them guys. But we only have to worry about those guys in Vanderveer and stuff. You know, we all knew Glaze and Tottenham, all those guys.
Yeah.
I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, inside the mind of a killer, the brain.